Richard Bean. Earlier today I was messing around in my living room since it's about 4 degrees here in Central Square, New York today. Here's a HexaBastard that I had failed on probably a month or so ago from the 591 batch. So I finished crushing this down, got it down to about 1 3/4 inches. So then I thought maybe I would just do a fresh one today. Didn't really know what to expect. Been at a 1/2 inch off center. Again, got this down to about 1 3/4 inches. These are both from the 591 batch, the HexTards. So since I was an idiot and didn't bother getting that on tape, I'm going to try another one. 7-inch piece by 5/16.
In the Chicago territory, out at the 45 and at the 25-yard run by Aaron Rodgers.
This is a hexagonal shape.
On the back end of it, of not giving Rodgers anywhere to go with the ball, he didn't like it, and then he is able to escape. And it's hard to do when you're not able to control the rushing lanes with your defensive front. This is a guy who's able to get out of the pocket and pick up big chunks of yardage with his feet. That was not a big part of your arsenal in your Hall of Fame career. Unfortunately not. 25 yards and now starts.
The only thing I got on the table is the bar. I'll move these. 2 crush pads. Some rubber bands. Some leather wraps. I'm going to do this in doubles. Again, it's the only bar on the table.
Aaron Rodgers with a pocket finds Jennings. On 2nd and 10, Greg Jennings gets 9. Let's go down the field and tell all the fans that DJ having trouble with our wireless microphone from down on the field on this cold day. Here in Chicago, it's 3rd and 1. Will have to use the timeout. Neither team has converted on 3rd down so far in this game. Packers 0 for 2. Timeout Green Bay, 3rd and 1. And we will keep it right here. You know, the Chicago Bears have never come back in their playoff history from a deficit of more than 7 points. And here they are down 14-0. The big 3rd down for Chicago defensively to try and stop what's happening to them the way this Green Bay Packers offense is playing. Big 3rd down because if you look at where they're at on the field, if they convert this, more than likely they're going to come away with more points. And you kind of thought that you kind of thought that the Bears would maybe struggle. This Packers defense is awfully good. They've been overshadowed by the play of the quarterback Aaron Rodgers throughout the postseason and for much of the regular season. But for the Bears, they've had to rely on this defense. That's what's gotten them to this game today. And the Packers, well over 200 yards here in this first half. On 3rd down and 1, it starts. See if they can get it. Lance Briggs, the first guy in to make the play. So now it's 4th down. And it's the punter onto the field. That's a big stop for the Chicago Bears. Lance Briggs, he attacked it coming downhill. They're unable to get a lineman off to him. The Packers are, and then he's able to make a tackle on start. That's not easy to do, but a big play. Oftentimes when you need a play defensively, how many times do we see Lance Briggs be the guy who makes it? Headed to another Pro Bowl as Esther will stay away, and Matt Day with a good punt, but It checked up and went backwards so far that instead of starting inside the 10, by the time it's touched, it's down near the 11. You look at how this season started for the Chicago Bears. Leading into their bye week, these are actual headlines. They were 4-3, destroyed all of the issues that they had on the offensive line. You thought, well, this is going to be a lost season. We talked about the hot seat for Lovie Smith, but everything settled down after that bye week.
Yeah, it's like it was two different seasons for the Bears. There was the first 7 games prior to the bye week, and then there was everything that happened after the bye week. And the last 9 games of the regular season, a far different team than what we saw through the first 7.
On first down, thrown off his back foot. The pass is incomplete. And good coverage there on Forte. But again,
Bears have just been unable to get anything going, and that's been frustrating. You know, for much of the season for offensive coordinator Mike Martz. I know we were talking about those first 7 games, and we said early on we're just trying to call plays to basically survive. And, you know, over the last 9, then it got to where he could actually start trying to game plan and have some success. We all know how they then started relying more on the running game. They've just not been able to get anything going, whether it's running the ball or throwing the ball here in this first half.
on second down, Cutler throws incomplete for Olsen. But a penalty flag flies in the secondary. And it's a defensive hold which carries with it an automatic first down.
FBBC HexTard, aka FBBC HexaBastard, from the 591-pound batch, 1.25 inches. Just for the heck of it, I want to hit this thing one more time. I've been working so long for this thing, and it went so easy on my second one.
But they react so well to the ball. They're so fundamentally sound. In fact, that's what That's what Mike Marks talks about. They've actually gotten simpler within their scheme as the season has progressed. But they play the scheme so well, they're began the 2-minute warning with a 3rd and 7 coming up for Chicago, trailing here at home, trying to get some energy back in this building.
Team on Fox is sponsored by AT&T. Rethink possible.
This has got a running time of 191 minutes. 3 hours.
See if we moved it. It doesn't even look like it. There you go. FBBC HexaBastard cert, 7" by 5/16" hexagonal shape, cold rolled steel.